Okay, I have so many questions to ask you, but how did Vivek light the house on fire, Avril?
Hey, how do you know I was the one who started the fire? She's the musician. And who else is a musician? Billy Joel. That explains it all right there.
The fact you actually said that out loud and thought that was good reasoning pains me. Do you need someone to talk to, Vivek? I may hate every breath you take, but I still worry.
What the fuck?
Vivek, you little gremlin, he passed out after a town hall and forgot he had chicken in the oven. By the time I came over to visit, there was nothing left.
That's not the biggest problem. She wants me to move to Canada with her.
Actually, that's a simple solution. Take the opportunity and stride with ease.
I'm begging you, Vivek, you'll fit right in there.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you saying that because he's Indian he'll fit in better? How can you be so fucking racist?
Listen, you guys, I have a house in Manhattan, but it's having repairs done after the floods. We'll only stay for 2 days, and it will feel like we weren't even here.
I'll be on my best behavior. I'm not so sure about Vivek, but hey, I'll try to keep him in check.
Vivek, if you break or steal anything, I'm going to break your face into 1,000 pieces. Dinner is in the oven. I'll be upstairs if you need me.
Where do you think you're going?
Before you got here, I was doing these online matches in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and I was knocking down those players like bowling pins.
Damn, first it's Hooters, then it was your whole thing with rolls. Now you're rotting away in your bedroom playing Smash Brothers.
Like I said before, he gets into a playful mood when he is hungry, so I don't blame him.
If you're so obsessed with my life, then be a part of it. I know it's so amazing and perfect and everything, but I do have multiple controllers. We can all play together before it's time to eat.
Chris, you know that my skills are pretty rusty, and I don't want the food to burn. My name isn't Vivek Ramaswamy.
Chill out, babe. Just don't fall asleep while we are playing, and we will be okay.
Drive off a cliff, Chris, please.
Again, I love you too, Vivek. You know, Vivek, you may have lost in a landslide, but I think we can all agree we had a good time.
You need to teach me a few tricks, but I'm curious what gave you the idea to make me's for everyone.
I knew there would be a day where I would get to show off my Super Smash Brothers skills, so I figured I would prepare in advance.
This guy, preparing in advance? Yeah, right.
Excuse me?
Forget about it.
Well, the chicken pot pie must be done by now, so everyone, can you come with me?
Did Chris actually run? Did I see that? Or am I just tripping on something?
This isn't a dream, Vivek, and I'm 90% sure you're not high again. But it's food, he'll be in bed before you know it.
With that attitude, I'm going to let him have your food as well. Fuck off.
I'm starting to think Canada is a good option at this rate.
I'm glad you're finally coming around, Vivek. I'm not gonna lie, Nikki, I didn't think you were a great cook. God forbid I thought Chris was the chef in the house.
Oh, if I was the chef, I would make way too much. I mean, I could eat it all, but I don't want to be on the toilet for a week and a half again.
All I'll say is that I don't want to go through that again.
Ignore her. She is just upset I pooped on her favorite blanket.
Now I'm high, right? Someone, anyone, tell me that I'm high for the life of you.
I can confirm that you are not high. I'm just saying as it is. You already make fun of me without no end. So why can't I just be totally transparent with you guys?
Chris, this will end up all over YouTube. You may want to shut up. Please, Chris.
Whatever.
Hey, Vivek, what did you think of the chicken pot pie?
I don't want to talk about it.
We both know you liked it, Vivek. But the part of your brain that knew how to compliment Nikki disappeared a long time ago. I mean, if it existed in the first place.
What? That's not it at all. It was...
Vivek, if you don't fess up right now, I'm going to put you in charge of doing all of my dishes and forget the dishwasher. You're going to do it by hand, asshole.
Talk about crying over spilled milk.
You motherfucker!
Man, this is still better than fueling that woman's ego.
So, Vivek, Avril, what's your game plan? I know Vivek has that house in Manhattan, but do you really want to live in a state like New York? You're better off living on a campground. Even those are better managed.
I thought about that too. And the move will probably be temporary. When we get married, we want to live somewhere that's peaceful, away from the city.
Hold on, Vivek. Did you just say you want to marry Avril? I thought you were totally against that whole concept just weeks ago.
Avril didn't tell you. She proposed and I accepted. It's easier than milking a cow.
Holy shit, man, that's awesome. How long have you been keeping this from us? We need to celebrate. I'm going to throw you a bachelor party. Take you.
Slow down, Chris. They could be tricking us. If you guys are engaged, where's the ring? Oh, my eyes. Put it away. I can't see shit.
Am I dying? God, I'm not too heavy for the clouds in heaven, right?
I left my ring in my suitcase, but I decided to buy Avril one too. And she only deserves the best. So what else did you expect me to buy her?
I told him he was out of his mind, but there is no use in saying no to Vivek. I have a better chance of going on 1,000,000 dates before Vivek even thinks about returning the damn thing.
This girl knows me so well, Nikki, Chris. Maybe if you tried as hard as she did, we would be this close.
Fuck that shit. You would have to cook me a gourmet meal for me to even consider kissing you. And if it's hard for Nikki, there is no way you're pulling such a feat off.
But in all seriousness, we are glad you're taking this next step in your relationship. I do have to say, you are speeding this along a little too fast. But if Vivek hasn't turned you away by now, you will soon. And Chris, if you spend money on a bachelor's party for Vivek, please don't go overboard. You'll probably have to do another one for him in 6 months anyway.
Are you fucking serious, Nikki? You know what? I'm not taking your bullshit today. Someone's super pissed off because while I'm engaged to this superstar, you're struggling to even get Chris to put a hand on you, if you know what I mean. While we are setting a path toward a future together, you're just negotiating to get through every passing day, one slow step at a time. Does that ring a bell? Am I hitting the target?
Fuck you, Avril. So what if you're engaged or not? I don't care who you're with or not. I don't like you and your silly attitude. You look like a teenage girl who was thrown onto the streets by your drunk parents. That cider must have gotten to them. But hey, I still don't blame them. They actually succeeded in something.
Keep my parents out of your fucking wretched mouth, you racist shell of a human. At least I was taught the reason why the Civil War started, and I'm the only Canadian in the room. You're in a presidential race that is being dominated by that Trump guy and this cutie, so you're just wasting your time there. Don't get me started on your ugly face. Fuck it. I have standards. I won't go that far, even though there is a lot of material there for me to buy it at. Now I'm already hungry again. That chicken pot pie didn't fill me up the whole way. Do me a favor and make me a sandwich. You already make a dozen for Chris every day. Chop, chop.
Babe, I wouldn't take that if I were you. She may have stumbled through that as bad as Sleepy Joe, but...
Oh, you think you got one up on me? I knew you would cry wolf when I started getting a leg up on you, so I only have 2 words for you. If I can't shut you up, something else will. Lyme disease.
You motherfucker! How could you say something like that to Avril? You foul asshole! Chris is better off taking a date to your funeral, because there is going to be nothing left of you after I'm done with you.
I've had enough of this. Vivek, if you don't leave this house right now, I'm going to snap your skinny ass in half and crush you with all of my might and make you wish you were never born.
Leave him alone, Chris. I'll deal with this myself. Vivek, if you don't want me to go all over the tabloids and news stations and tell them about this, you'll have to defeat me in a wrestling match.
That's easy. Avril beat your ass in a landslide. I'll pinch you and you'll have a heart attack on stage. This is going to be easy.
I love you, Vivek. If you do this, I'll bring you on a vacation with me back home.
That's hilarious. You might as well drop out now. That would suck.
Fuck you. It's on, Nikki.
Oh, I'm really going to enjoy this.